In order to become a gate, you must be 8. In order to become a gate, you must be respectful, responsible, reliable, and resourceful. The history of gate goes back to the year of probably 1967, 1968, when I was a member of Wakanda Country Club, and I played golf with a young man by the name of Jeff Lowe, and he called everybody Gate. You never were Ben, you were never Ray, you were never Bob, you were always, hey, Gate. So one day, Doug, my son Doug, and I were at the golf course, and Jeff was there, and Jeff approached me and said, hi, how's it going, Gate? And I said, fine, Jeff, how are you? And I said, this is my son Doug. Hey, how are you, Gate? So Doug and Ray became Gate and Gate. And then my dear daughter, Kathy, bought us coffee mugs. And on the coffee mug, I was Gate 1. Doug was Gate 2. And then we were blessed with 2 wonderful grandsons. First coming along was Samuel, followed by his little brother, Benjamin. And it occurred to me that to keep the tradition, for them to become Gate 3 and Gate 4, they could not do that until they were 8. You could not be a gate until you were 8. So needless to say, Sam was Gate 3, followed in a couple of years by Ben, who was Gate 4. Now the other part of the equation was there were 4 ingredients that they must possess before they could become a gate. And they had to memorize them, and they had to repeat them to Gate 1. Those 4 character builders were they had to be reliable, they had to be respectful, they had to be resourceful, and they had to be responsible, of course. My advice for future gates would be to always, to the best of your ability, stick to the 4 character builders. And I know that while I was not a young gate, that was certainly embedded in my upbringing, that we would respect, especially elders. We would be responsible for our own actions, and we would be resourceful and reliable, simply meaning that you count on me, I'll do it, and I'll be there. So if those 4 character builders, as I refer to them, are followed through by each of my grandchildren, which they are, my great-grandchildren, and their children, and their children, and their children, it'll be a better world.